Back again with Ed. It's been a while since we've seen him on the channel. It's been a while since we've rolled a Europe trip, a little back injury, and then some time off. The thing that I was looking today to do was some reverse Kimura stuff, and then trying to take your back. Some good movement today, some good arm bars from you today, but getting back into the swing of things. Moving into the truck was a really good idea, but as soon as I'm able to tuck my arm underneath that leg, the truck doesn't work. But then from here, you end up getting to a better position, and this bicep slicer. Really nice work. Here's that kind of reverse Kimura pressure. I was looking for a burrata plata, and then I ankle picked. Looked for an ankle lock, but you were able to escape. But I took the chance to reset. And then from here, one of my favorite sweeps is just a nice little wrestle up into a good passing position. Went for the howdy, didn't quite work. You did a good job defending that today, actually. I got to see the detail of how you escaped, because that's usually a good submission for me. Just some really solid back defense, some good choke defense, and then pouncing on the deep half and half guard whenever you can. I thought I'd be able to finish here with a punch choke, but then you got to this beautiful deep half sweep, and then you got into a good position. Overcommitted on the arm, and then you were able to capitalize with a little Americana. I probably could have lasted there longer, but might as well tap, get out of that, not risk any shoulder damage. A little pass there, leg, long step cat pass kind of, and then from here I went for the Kisakatami. Gonna be working on that a lot more because of the wrist injury. If I can finish from here, I will. I ended up getting kind of a Kimura lock, but the straight arm bar is there as well. So that's something I'm working on in the future, is finishing from this position. Once my wrist gets better, I will be able to punch choke, but the real key is getting that elbow off the floor. I just made sure your elbow was off the floor the whole time, and then as you escape the elbow, I just retrap it again, and then from here it's hard because I have all my body weight over your shoulders. Looking for the underhook or that inside grip, just pulled your leg. Really good defense here. I was trying to sweep that foot, but you did a really good job making sure I couldn't get that far leg. So I collapsed onto this close leg, but amazing effort to get your hips facing the floor. So the key in that position was you weren't falling onto your butt. You always kept your hips facing the floor, and then you're able to get into this armbar omoplata. If you were able to strip that grip from your ankle, you would have been able to get into a Tarico or a Barada plata position, but I was able to shut that down. Really good effort here to isolate the arm. I just had pressure a little bit too high on your knee, and then I'm able to pass to side control. One thing that I'm gonna try and work on a little more is getting the hooks in with you. I think if I can get the hooks in, I have a better chance of finishing from the back. But the one thing I have to be careful of is crab rides, and that howdy is probably a better option. But that's one thing that I don't do quite enough, is isolate and get the hooks in. So today I tried a little more, but if I do that, you can see in that, exactly in this case, if I'm irresponsible and I don't fight for that top position, I'll just end up in this closed guard bottom, which I don't really like. I'd rather stay on top and float around, look for guillotines and darces. So it's a commitment for sure. And then just this excellent kind of deep half underneath the arm escape. Really hard to stop, and then I'm in a bad spot. A nice little roll, but then I noticed that the foot is in front of me. A little toe hold. So one thing that I need to do to stop a lot of your wrestling is just make sure my head is below your head, because then if you change levels, I'll always be there to intercept. A little overhook turning, you might have pulled guard a little bit there, but I was able to get you to the ground, and then from here I engaged a body lock. You did a really good job making sure I couldn't pass that leg. You kept your knees close to your chest. A little rubber guard sequence to keep it fresh. And then the thing that really got me was digging this underhook really hard and then creating the angle. And then you put so much good pressure on that arm, I thought I'd be able to get out, but you get that cutting armbar. Really, really awesome submission. I really like that. I think I need to cover some details to see how I can get that more consistently, but really powerful armbar. Just a little bit of an overcommitment. I was able to step away and collapse you onto your back, but really good entry into that position. Just, I was able to read the movement, and then this floating over into side control. Really awesome response. Again, it's about keeping your hips facing the ground, keeping your torso facing the ground so you're able to move. The thing that saved me was that toe grip. If I didn't have that toe grip, you would be able to suck me into a crucifix. And then from here, I just got up a little bit faster than you, but then I was irresponsible with this arm, and then you armbarred me. Just another really nice armbar. Tried to get an upper body takedown today. This is a little bit of using extra strength. I hike up, get my double unders, and then I fall to the ground. So just getting that Greco-Roman wrestling practice in. So this was my response to a deep half sweep. You're gonna take me over, but I'm gonna continue, use that momentum. A little quick over-under pass underneath one leg over the other, and then at this point I know you're trying to turtle, so I try to isolate knee pressure and take my time from here. Like I said, looking for the hooks a little more, so I was able to insert that hook, and then the crab ride on the far side, keeping you facing away from me. And then from here, I'm already looking for the arm triangle because I have the underhook on the top side, and I just slowly weave my arm into the arm triangle. Final sequence of the day, you go for a little body lock pass. I went for the guillotine, and then I dive under and I roll you over your back, a little darce. So I do make a sacrifice to get underneath you and then over, but good darce. Good work today. See you next week.